He think he just gonna lay around all day and watch Alvin and the Chipmunks. You need to wake up, find a job. Alvin and the Chipmunks is over. When I was coming up, when I was his age, I was out there on the strip trying to find a job, trying to make it happen. You know, how you think I afford all of this? You know, $2.4 million is what this costs to live extravagant like this. I paid it up for the next couple years. That's why it's so expensive. But either way, this is not about me. This is about my son. He needs to find a job. I'm not raising him to be lazy and sit around all day. Get paid to sit around. So if anybody got any tips or anybody that a job that's hiring, please just write it down in the comment section. We need a job. Also, if y'all making $300,000 to $400,000 a year, also let me know too, because that's how much I'm looking to receive. And if it's more than that, that's even better. My last job, I was making $1 million a year, so you know, I know everybody can't do that, but you know, you do the math on that. That's like almost $100,000 a month. You know. Either way, I got a couple cars down there in the lot. You know, I ain't gonna show y'all my cars, but y'all know how I be pulling up and how I be doing it. I just woke up though, so gotta go get me a royal shower. Might go to the gym downstairs and work out for a little bit. Then I might just hop in the swimming pool for a little bit, you know. Comment in the comment section. Tell me what y'all do for a living. You ain't gotta tell me how much you get paid. I already know how much you get paid. If you got a job and you broke, I feel sorry for you. I do feel for you. My empathy goes out to the people that works and just somehow can't get by. They always broke. It's not that your job not paying enough. You just living above your means. Or you just need to find another job. That way you can spend money and buy more stuff. But remember how you were spending when you didn't have it, and then spend that same amount with the new job. Because if not, you're just going to spend more money, and you're just going to be complaining about the same shit. Trust me, I know. Even though, you know, I'm getting money like that, I still eat oodles and noodles. So you pick your poison. You know, some people, they make their first million and be like, oh, no more oodles and noodles, no more hot dogs and baked beans, no more fish sticks, or no more catching the bus, no more of this, no more of that. Sometimes you just gotta swallow your pride and just do that shit anyway, because it don't matter. People going to think that you broke or rich anyway. You might as well do some poor shit every once in a while. That way you can keep your money. You think Lil Wayne and T.I. and Rick Ross and 50 Cent and you know, just a couple people to name out there. Can name several others. You think G Herbo? You think they just out here living lavishly? They probably got their nights, but you know, a lot of things they don't tell you about the music industry. A lot of people don't be having it the way you think they have it. A lot of stuff that they got is sponsored, so the jewelry and clothes and cars that they get, some of it's not paid, it's just leased and rented and stuff, you know, for the persona, just for the image. I don't care about the image. When have you seen your favorite rapper smoke a cigarette on camera? I'll wait. don't happen too often. People be trying to protect the image, and right now being sober is cool. You know me. I'm sober, but I ain't always sober. You know, I be smoking dippers and shit from time to time. I drink alcohol and wine, but I'm older now, and I try not to do too much. And for your information, that might not be a dipper. That might just be a wet cigarette. That might have just got wet with water. So before you judge, let's just say that everything you see ain't always what you think it is. And if you want to get rich, and if you want to get rich in these days and times, consistency beats everything. They did a test and they said they put a bunch of cloths together and they said, all right, we're going to run this one off of quality, but it's only going to do 10 units an hour. And then they said we're going to do this one off of quantity, but it's going to run 100 units per hour. What do you think happened at the end of this test? The one with the quantity actually made more perfect ones than the ones with the quality. So you think about it, even if the one with the quantity made 15 or 20 or 30 high grade units, it still trumped the 10 unit maker that was making 10 units an hour. So put your best foot forward, but keep stepping. That's all I can say. If you want to get rich, there's plenty of ways to do it. Pick up a new trade. Drop a song. You never know how good your song might be. Get into art. Start drawing pictures and painting and stuff. And just pick up something new. And don't be afraid to try stuff. You know. The way I learned how to get rich was just by reading books and stocks and stuff and you know and cryptocurrency. But some of that stuff, it comes and you get a nice amount of money in the beginning, but you have to stay consistent. You have to keep your foot on their necks and leave your money in there. Did I leave my money in there? No. I pulled it out and enjoyed it, but it's always a chance to restart. I'm looking a little scruffy by the beard right now, but I'm liking this new hairstyle. I think I might leave it in there for a while or change it up. I don't know. I like braids too, but anyway, this was my good morning. All my billionaires, y'all make sure y'all tap in 215 Big Billionaire. Make sure y'all stream my music. If not, we just gonna have to fight when I see you.